What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling wonderful today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Cancer, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. So, the purpose of this channel for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever Cancer, this one's for you. And I do tarot card spreads based off our ruler here, the good old Moon. Yeah, she's just moving around Cancer. And I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, and when she's going void of course, just all of those lunar shenanigans. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Eventually, they're gonna be feeling something else, Cancer. I just think about that. They're feeling just great energy all around here, Cancer. Nature, my problem. But Cancer, the moon is in. Well, first, happy Monday, happy Moon Day. The moon rules over Monday, so I hope you're feeling great, Cancer. Feeling rejuvenated, feeling in your energy. But also, Cancer, the moon is in Leo. And with the moon being in Leo, this is a very fun placement for the moon. You know, Leo is all about self-expression, creativity. So this is a great energy for, developing or starting up any sort of like hobbies or, really like exploring any interest that you have, Cancer, anything along those lines. And, you know, Leo energy is a great for too if you have any kind of little ones. It can be very childlike energy, and this could be where we're getting outside with the kids, weather permitting. Oh, hold on, Cancer. I think I'm gonna sneeze real quick. All right, Cancer, we're back. So yeah, sorry. We're getting it together. But this is also, great for if you have little ones or things. Definitely playing outside with them. Doing Cancer. Are we still doing NASCARs? Or do we have Bionicles? I don't know where we're at, but doing all those things. And also, uh, great energy too, Cancer, for romance. Leo's they rule over the heart. And what's more creative than a little one? So that's something too, Cancer, to think about if we're looking for babies. Maybe something to think about if we're not. Let's be mindful. But also, let's move on to the waning crescent phase or the balsamic moon. Because with this phase, this is really about kind of releasing control to the universe, Cancer. You worked so hard up in this last during this last lunar cycle, so this is kind of it's a chance to let the universe kind of catch up with what you've been working on, and really kind of getting that stuff locked in, and really kind of assessing your values and getting some rest, some relaxation, some recuperation, having some fun there, Cancer, Moon, and Leo, but also good for just self care and reconnecting with yourself there, Cancer, and then last few things, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. And then the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested in Cancer. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I like watching, so definitely check them out. Very, very cool group. Actually, one of them, I think her moon's in Leo, so there's a little Cancer, just learn all sorts of things. Ooh, and mine's in Gemini. But let's talk about this, because you got the first card for your general energy of the day. You got the first card of Gemini's here, which is Sapphire card. And actually, another read I'm thinking about adding has Moon in Gemini, but this is a card of mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness. Okay, so I'm excited. Life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, valued, holy, divine, and revered. Interesting, Cancer. So first, you remember we were doing Mystical Mondays, which I'm still cooking up some stuff for that, Cancer, because we're seeing if that's gonna lock in. But we're getting mystical again because this energies that are coming through here are the spiritual insight and the holy, and I feel like for some, even just thinking about Gemini energy, that's about how we think, or Gemini energies deals with like thinking, communication, things along those lines. And I feel like it is paying attention to your thoughts, Cancer, as far as like any sort of, where do you find inspiration, and where do you find like your epiphanies or the or your callings and things along those lines, and really kind of being in this I'm gonna like this Cancer, like really steeping yourself in this sort of, oh wow, that's interesting, like a holy light or something along those lines. And this isn't necessarily like a religious type of thing, Cancer. But it's more so just like I feel like it's that questioning of maybe what do you consider holy or divine or something along. How do you connect with Source, Cancer, and really kind of tapping into that sort of dual nature of you, because where we are living this material form here, there it is paying attention to the fuel, like the spiritual side that's operating that, especially when we have Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces over these next couple of years. That's really affecting the water signs in a way that we can, and all of us can, Cancer, but we're in a real kind of intuitive energy right now. It's really, really heightened, and the energy's real potent. So, this is a great time to really ask yourself these kind of deeper questions and find a deeper meaning, and really, and this is interesting, like coming through Cancer. This, I'm just looking at how kind of rich this sapphire is in this blue, and it reminds me of like the blue of like the throat chakra. And I feel there's an like an honesty there, or something that's trying to come out here. Let's find out, Cancer. I'm excited. Let's get some tarot on this and get some details. I hope we get all intuitive on me, Cancer. Thank you. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we got going. Oh, look at this, Cancer. All right. That's okay. I'm digging this, Cancer. So you have the Tower, the Two of Stars, the Ten of Crystals, and then the Queen of Stars here, Cancer. And the stars are pentacles in this deck, Cancer. And then the crystals are swords. And let's talk about the Tower, because I feel that this energy is saying there is a different type of foundation that we can tap into here, Cancer. There's some resources with the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Stars that's I almost feel that there's an energy of needing to tap into, because normally the Ten of Crystals is a card of hitting like a rock bottom, but I more so feel like there's this need to explore a certain type of depth here, Cancer, getting to the bottom of who you are, or something along those lines. I'm gonna get some more with that Tower, but and this is what I was talking about, Cancer. I feel like with the Two of Crystals here, this energy is like it's bringing the, I feel especially Two of Stars and Queen of Stars. It's really two. It's paying attention, I feel, to how you materialize in this realm, how you really manifest, and really paying attention to that. And there's a certain presence here, Cancer, or like being present here, that I feel would provide this sort of like an epiphany, or like a realization. Or let me a little bit more of this Tower, Cancer. Thank you. All right, Cancer. So the tower is oh wow. So the tower is here's our ruler. The tower is clarified by the Three of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Justice card here, Cancer. And that's yeah, it's because the Justice card is a card of cause. It can be a card of cause and effect, and I feel like it's really paying attention to how you intuitively expand your world, Cancer. How you really go, how you can how you can change things. I don't know, Cancer. It's like I know you know this thing, but it's something that's it's taking the it's deeper, Cancer, and I feel like I feel like I'm just kind of looking I don't know if you can see that, Cancer. She's reflecting kind of weird, but there's a star that's in the middle of the High Priestess here. It's right on her third eye there, her pineal gland, and I something. I think I'm gonna move on from this, Cancer, but pay attention to how you manifest and I feel like for those, if we are feeling in this, because this is interesting with this with the Ten of Crystals here, that it almost feels that there's this energy of healing. If we've had any sort of like maybe even like trauma that we may be dealing with, I feel like with the Ten of Crystals is how do we turn that those experiences into resources, for sources of growth and inspiration, and how we you know I hope that makes sense, Cancer. But let's get some more let's get some more energy on this. Hmm. All right, Cancer. So you have the Two of Crystals, the Three of Crystals, the Eight of Cups, and then the Lovers here. And with this energy, Cancer, hmm, I almost feel like for some that there is this sort of like reconnection, maybe, like with and hang with me, Cancer. I feel like it's like, maybe we had in the past felt this place of being kind of lost and not having this guidance or something, feeling kind of maybe betrayed by the universe in the sense, or not. There's three crystals, kind of 10 of crystals here is coming through in a. Hmm. There's just something I feel like we may be healing from here, Cancer, and it's just like we're trying to redefine how we connect, or interesting, how we may even connect with source. Maybe there's this energy of I don't know. It's like where some for some it's like there's this curious energy that might be kind of coming through because the lovers is a Gemini energy, and it's like we may be exploring this. It's like exploring different ways of I don't know. It's like it's this feeling of because with the lovers for me, the lovers when it comes out here, it's kind of like your higher self winking at you there, Cancer, and just trying to get your attention and just trying to see like it's a checking in because I feel that for some it's like we've been just sort of just kind of like maybe not necessarily wandering through life, but it's been just a lot of maybe there's been like a bit of uncertainty, and I don't feel like it's not just like a we'll get it figured out, but like it feels, I don't know, it feels kind of vague, or yeah, or something like that, Cancer. But hmm, I'm also kind of getting with the Eight of Cups here. It's like there's this energy of either we feel like we've let something behind, we left something behind, or that someone maybe have left us behind. Maybe Cancer, because it's different than I'm getting. It's a different feeling than what I get with like the normal kind of like moving on from things, Cancer. Because this is a Saturn in Pisces, but it feels like that we're, for some, it's like there's this need to. Hmm. Yeah, it's like we had to walk away from something that really we really had put a lot of stock in, or something. And it's like really, hmm. Let me get a little bit more of the Eight of Cups, Cancer. Thank you. All right, Cancer. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Crystals and the Ace of Stars. And it feels like for some of us, it's like we're learning something new. Like I feel there's it's there you're. I'm almost getting like a rediscovery of self, or something along those lines with this energy, Cancer. It's like we're there's a potential here to just kind of sow new seeds into, I don't know, it's like we're creating some sort of manifesting something new from something that either kind of changed up our world here, or hmm. I also kind of feel like with this too, Cancer, maybe with this energy, this three crystals, 10 of crystals, with the lovers can be a choice as well, and even with the two crystals too. It's like we're in the state of, do we want to have this thing kind of keep us down and kind of prevent our, get in the way of our intuition, and I don't know, it's like it's this thing, whatever this is, it might be, do we want to let it keep hindering us, or do we want, are we able to find the growth from it, or something along those lines, Cancer. Hmm. All right, Cancer. No, I think we're gonna move on then. Get a little, yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and get a little advice from the sun. Let's get some tea, Cancer. And let's see what the sun's got to say. Hmm. All right, Cancer. Last little bit here. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. So you have the Three of Stars. Wow, the Three of Stars, the Page of Stars, the Knight of Stars, and then the Flower of Life, one of the special major arcanas in this card, Cancer. And let's switch back over. Because I do feel like for some there is I almost feel like that there's this need of, if we've been kind of maybe searching for ourselves, that maybe for some, hmm, just thinking with the three of stars and the flower of life here, it's like it's there's a need to maybe connect with others, maybe to find this, to find these answers that we may be kind of seeking here. And it's not necessarily saying like, this could be, however you connect the source. This could be maybe finding a church, or maybe finding a meditation group, or maybe, I mean, it could even be something, cancers, like even like joining like a band or something. I mean, look at her playing the harp. There are multiple ways. You can connect the source through music, through whatever this is looking like. But I do feel that I feel like with the Page of Stars and the Knight of Stars, it's like when we start, I don't know, it's like when we start pursuing these answers, I feel like maybe for some we feel kind of alone in this, or like that there's this, or that, maybe others would maybe understand, or something along those lines. But I feel that if you were to kind of put this energy out there, I feel like how the Page of Stars is kind of presenting this idea. It's like, let me get one more with the Knight of Stars. Hmm. So the Nine of Stars is clarified by the Four of Stars, and it's like I feel like we were to kind of break free from this. I don't know, Cancer's like this. Hmm. I almost feel like with the Four of Stars is that we're in this place of, I don't know, it's like we feel kind of shackled down or something like that, Cancer. Like we're, and there's a, or that we felt kind of in this state of control, or that we've had to be maybe a little more reserved, or that there's something here about finding how you flow in the world. I'm not It's very interesting energy that's coming through here, Cancer. Let me get one more with the flower of life too, Cancer. Hmm. So the flower of life is clarified by the four crystals, and it just feels that, Cancer, that maybe if we were to share these sort of like, maybe even like, it's whether this is a quest or these insights that we're feeling, it's either sharing this in some way, shape, or fashion with others. And I feel that this could bring this sense of ease, or something along those lines, Cancer. But I think I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna move. I think we're gonna wrap this up, Cancer. So yes, I can. Very, very fascinating. But if anything resonate with you, very, very, very deep for a Monday, Cancer, give it a thumbs up, and share this if you're just been kind of in a more sort of a spiritual type of place, Cancer. But very, I don't know. It's like very, very heavy thing on just paying attention to how we operate here, and how we tapping into some sort of reserves, or But then, if you haven't already, Cancer, subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified out of these videos each day. And then, last thing, check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Mars. Since Mars here, your Venus, and then come on over and check out my other channel, Alchemist 8. I do videos weekly there. I do weekly videos, monthly videos, yearly videos. This is a good old time, Cancer. I'm actually starting the monthly ones right now. And all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Cancer. Alright, so you got the Death card here. And I feel like with this, it's like something is trying to change, Cancer. Something is trying to be, it's like how we were talking with the waning crescent phase, that releasing control to the universe. I feel that there's something that is an energy that's asking you to kind of embrace this new type of I don't know. There's a let me get your because that's interesting too, seeing that Mars rules over Scorpio. Hmm. Let me get your oracle card here, Cancer. Thank you. Interesting. All right, so so you got the Motherwort card, which is the which is for a strength card, and this is in reverse Cancer, and it's ruled by Venus. And I do feel there is a strong kind of connection here that's happening, Cancer, where because we were talking about throat chakra, now she's got her heart exposed here, and I feel there is an inner strength that's trying to unlock here, that's trying to be found, but it's like we don't feel confident in it or quite feel strong in it yet or something along those lines, but it's still kind of forming, and maybe we're trying to find ourselves in the because even with the flower of life that has to deal with kind of like the collective and things, but it's like maybe we're trying to find our identity in this or something like that, Cancer. And those are hard questions, I feel, kind of when we're getting in that energy of like, hmm. But it's there, Cancer. I feel that whatever this is that we're searching for, hmm, hmm. Yeah, I wish I had more for that for the Cancer. It's just a little elusive right now, but I feel like it's forming. So that's a lovely thing. So I think I'm gonna leave that there, Cancer. Hmm. Oh, and that's interesting, Cancer. One more thing, because that I almost missed that. The Motherboard and the Death card are both the 13th cards. So there's strength in change, Cancer, and whatever this change is that may be happening in you, I feel there is, hmm, it could affect the soul tribe in a way. I'm not quite sure what that's looking like yet, Cancer, but you keep on. But all right, I'll leave that there, Cancer. But you stay safe out there. You know, ask yourself these kind of deeper questions and things. It's how we connect with the universe, how we're all kind of one. It's a lot. That was bring a lot of profound energy on a Monday, Cancer. I'm with it. And the High Priestess show for you're syncing up with the energies, Cancer. Keep eyes on the moon because she's here. She's with you. Rhonda's always kicking it with you. It's a good like. I'm loving the energy, Cancer. That's how I start off a Monday. And I will catch you on the next one tomorrow.